my friends. I'm so happy to see you. We're gonna have a great day training in Taekwondo. In case you didn't know, I'm Spiderman. Did you not know that? Were you like, when the video came on, were you looking at this guy like, what are you doing dressed up in spandex like that, you crazy guy? Anyway, never mind. I am so happy to see you, and we're gonna get started right away, but the very first thing we have to do is a quick reminder. We never use our martial arts to abuse or offend anyone. You promise? I promise if you promise. Okay, we promise together. Now, let's go ahead and slap to attention for principles of a black belt. Go ahead and slap to attention. And courtesy bow. Now repeat after me. As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live by the principles of black belt. Courtesy, humility, integrity, self-control, perseverance, indomitable spirit. And courtesy bow. Now we follow up every class on the previous one. So let's step out to our ready stance and let's get ourselves warmed up. Do a little shuffle and an arm shake. And we're gonna do this for about 5, 4, just get loose. 3, get ready to train. 2, 1, start jogging in place. Try to move your arms from your shoulder to your waist. Yeah. Bring your hands up, punch from your face. A little bit of coordination here. It's like pat your head, rub your tummy. Ooh, maybe we should do that for a warm-up. We'll just punch. Okay, shoot webs. Double web, crisscross web, lasso web. Back to jogging. All right, high knees. Try to bring them up waist height. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jumping jacks. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, up and down jumps. Left, center, right, center. Keep going. Twist, center, twist, center. A little faster. Twist, center, twist, center, twist, center, twist, center. Go, go. Again, go. Keep going. And twist. And one more. And jump up and down for 3, 2, 1. Settle it. Step it. Step it. You don't have to dance. I just like to dance. Chain breakers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tricep swings. 5, 4, 3. Palms together, elbows high. 2, 1. Arm circles. Back, forward, back, forward, back, forward. Reach for the floor. Rotate your head. Neck stretch. Ears to shoulders. Oh, yeah. Oh. Chin down, head up, trunk twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Side bends. 5. Push your hip away. 4. Look at your hand as it goes overhead. 3. Keep your chin towards your shoulder. 2. Last one. Stretch. Stretch. Okay, legs go wide. Knees bend. Heels in. Toes out. Hands push on your knees to start. Feel the stretch here. All right. How you feel? You feel okay? Take your forearms. Put them inside and push. Sit on down. Yeah, just move your hips. Get Spiderman-y with it. Woo, I like this. This is good. Okay, use your leg muscles. Push up. Let's take a leg. Doesn't matter which one. Put it behind you. Bend your front knee down. Try to stretch out your legs by getting low and low and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press. Bring your legs in. switch. Make them long. Bend. Ready? Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. Press. Bring it in. Okay, gang, a little bit of balance. Grab your foot, pull. Grab your other foot, pull. Grab, pull, grab, pull. Keep going. Grab, pull, grab, pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, and time. Take a big breath in. Let it out slow. Remember, we're on a quest to be our best. We want to focus, and we can do that by always keeping our eyes on your teacher, which today is Spiderman, listening, trying to not get distracted, zeroing in on what it is that I'm saying, and by controlling what our body does. So let's go to our attention stance. Let's go to our ready stance. Very good. You look disciplined and strong. Much better than just kind of waiting around like this. Back to attention. Strong. Step to ready. Let's step out to our middle stance. Bring your hands to home position. We're going to throw one punch every time I count. Let's sizzle on every number except number 8 today. Number 8, we're going to do our shout of the spirit, our ayah. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do it rapid fire. That means 1, 2 punches every number that I count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now we're gonna go low, middle, high, tummy, chest, nose. Ready? From home. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Back to ready. Slap to attention. Give yourself a clap. Double clap. Doing great. What part of the fist hits when you punch? If you said the first 2 knuckles, you are correct. The peace sign, but not like this. Blink. Like this. Now, we are going to go into our front stance. Do you remember how that's done? Step out to ready position. Okay, now I'm going to turn. You can stay facing me. Pick a leg, doesn't matter which one, because we're going to train both sides. Step forward. Now, step forward again. Bend your front knee. Stand tall. Look down. Your knee covers your toes. You're good. If not, bend it a little more. Keep your back leg straight. Keep your toes, your hips, everything in your torso going forward. And let's bring our hands to home position. Palm heel strikes. Here, towards the face. Ready? Let's train. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, we key up. 8. Okay, step back, switch sides. We step forward. Okay, bend your front knee. Straighten your back knee. Look down, have your toes disappeared. If not, bend a little more. Feet, hips, shoulders, eyes, everything going straight ahead. Hands in home. 1, yes. 2, yes. 3, yes. 4, yes. 5, yes. 6, yes. 7, 8, yes. Step back to ready. Back to attention. You are doing fantastic. Back up to ready. Oh yeah, we're moving. Back to your middle stance. Knife hand strikes are chops. Now, remember, whatever hand's gonna strike goes on top of our pancake stack of arms. Palms up like we're holding onto water, or like we grabbed our ear, and then we throw it away like a frisbee. The very last second, we're gonna turn our hand down. Now, remember to keep your hands like stone, fingers really tight, and we can hit right here below the pinky with the what? Huh? If you said the blade of the hand, you are correct. Okay, look in the direction you wish to strike, bend your knees, ready, and 1, ready, 2, ready, 3, ready, 4. We're gonna stop halfway, switch hands. Other side, ready, 1, and back on top of the stack. 2, twisting from here. 3 to there. Yes. Back and 4. Yes. Okay, now we're gonna go one side, quickly set, other side. Every time I say a number. How's your stance? Remember, this is how we make our legs strong. Okay, here we go. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do one more. Key up on the second one. Ready? 5. Woo! How your legs doing? You okay? Hold it just a little longer. Just a little. You gotta hang it. Just a little longer. Make those legs strong. We go knife hand strike only in one direction, but we go low to the body. Then we quickly bring it back, rapid fire to the head or to the neck. Ready? 1, and reset. Same way. 2, reset. 3, reset. One more. 4. Okay, other side. Hands on top. Shoulders relaxed. We look where we're going. Low and high. Ready? 1. Yeah, rapid fire chops. 2. 3. One more with a shout of the spirit. 4. Okay, rest your legs by coming back to ready stance, back to attention stance. Give me the double thumbs up quick draw. Are you ready? Go. Gotta be faster than me. Ready? Go. Woo! That was pretty good. We'll do one more. Last one, best one. Ready, go! Did I beat you? But were you ready? It's not like I did something different. It might have cheated in my favor on that last one. Ready, go! Well, it's 2 in a row I might have beat you on, so hey, Spider boys and girls, there were 6 elements of power, 6 things that we want to learn how to do with our body on every Taekwondo move that we learn. Push and pull, key up, twist, rotation, hand and foot timing, speed. One more time. Push and pull, key up, twist, rotation, hand and foot timing, speed. Those 6 things aren't easy to put into every technique, especially when you're first starting out. If you and I review them together so that we can memorize them and then maybe work to actually put them into all of our movements, we will have powerful technique. While having physical strength, like being able to do squats and push-ups, does help. Really, we're not talking about your muscles when we say the elements of power. We're talking about ways in which you control your body. That is skill. So even if you're really small, you can still develop power. Okay, so slap to attention. Step back out to ready. Take a leg, your choice, put it behind you and show me your guarding stance. All right, move your feet with some little steps. That's it. Loose shoulders, but hands up high, up by your eyes. You want to be able to see, so how about this? Look through your hands, not over your hands. If you look over your hands, it's too low to keep your head safe. Now I want you to think about when you ride in the car with mom and dad, okay? Your legs being bent is kind of like having air in the tires, okay? So if you're straight leg, you're going to be slow, kind of awkward, right? You bend, and now you can get yourself moving. Now, breathing is very important. A lot of times when we're trying to do our best on something physical, we hold our breath because it helps us use our body, but we're really not using it wisely because we're going to get so tired so fast. So you need to breathe. So remember, when we kick, put those sizzles and kiops in. Good breath control is like having fuel, gas in the tank. And your guard, a guard is like wearing a seatbelt. Much better to have the seatbelt on in case something happens. It's much better to have your guard up than to have your hands down in case something comes flying at you. Air in the tires, fuel in the tank, and your seatbelt. All right, so when I count, we're gonna bring our knee forward and then back. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, 10. Okay, so you start bouncing. Switch your feet. Switch your feet. Switch your feet. Switch, switch. Switch, switch. Faster than me. Switch, switch. Switch, switch. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. You are pretty fast. Okay, knees. Good guard. We're moving. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, best one, with the key up, 10, switch feet. Okay, let the leg go. Let's do our front kick. And if you remember, we hit with what part of the foot? The ball of the foot. We're only gonna do 4 because we're gonna do a different type of front kick today. So you keep facing me. Let me turn. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, switch feet. Same thing here. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch feet. Switch feet. Switch feet. Okay, so now, when we kick, we're going to use a different part of the foot. We're going to use the top of our leg, the shin bone, and the top of our foot. Where the shoelaces get tied, the instep. But we have to keep it low. So we're going to go lower than where we wear our belts. Okay? So we're going to call this the front snap kick. We go here, and then on my next count, we do our normal snap kick, like we're hitting somebody in the body or right here in the chin. So, low, high. Ready? Low first. 1. Now up normal. 2. Back down. 3. Back up. 4. 5. 6. 7. With a key up. 8. Switch feet. Switch, switch. Switch, switch. Okay, the shin, top of the foot, where the shoelace is tied, the instep, and then up normal. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with a key up. 8. All right, and back to your ready stance. Back to your attention stance. Give yourself a round of applause. You're doing wonderful. How you feeling? I'm feeling great. We're doing Taekwondo. It's always a good time when you get to work out with good friends, doing something that's cool, learning a skill, having fun, exercising. You're really awesome. Thanks for being you. Let's do a combination that helps us to work on several of our elements of power, if not all of them, depending on how good your ability is with them. Now, the big thing is try to watch me and try your best to do it as close to like the way I do it. Not exact, I want you to be you, and I want you to understand that Spider-Man's been doing Taekwondo for a long time, but every time we practice together, you want to try your best to give what they call attention to detail. So again, this is straight ahead, right? Duh! But now I also have my corners. We're going to step to the corners. We can call this a 45-degree angle. That's a reference that I think you should try to remember, even if you don't totally understand it yet, okay? But going to the corners, we're going to call that a 45-degree angle. And what I'm going to do is get ready for a chop. So I get ready, and I step to the same corner as the arm that's going to chop. So what I don't want to do is step to this corner and chop like this. So same corner, chop, now my hand and my foot match. Punch, and then we're going to do our low snap kick. Then we're going to twist to the other corner. My chop has to match the corner I'm going to. So if it looks like this, that's not right. So I step to the other corner and I chop. Punch, this time we're going to do a normal front kick. And then we'll come back to ready. So, 3 moves each way, but a slight twist depending on which way we're going. First direction, chop, punch, low. Second direction, chop, punch, high. Back to ready. Ready again? First side, chop, punch, low. Other way, step, chop, punch, normal. Back to ready. Let's practice. One more together. So slap to attention, ready stance, guarding stance. Now I'm going to turn, round kicks. Remember, you got to pivot your front foot, right? And you kick straight ahead. You just give it a little bit of rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one more, with the key up, 8, switch feet, switch feet, switch feet. Okay, other leg. Remember your pivot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, best one. 8. Woo! Back to ready. Back to attention. Now, oh! Spider-Man splits drill! Dun 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 dun. Oh, sorry, I fell asleep. Okay, hey, scooch back, bring your thighs together. Well, since we're down here, let's work on the side kick. Hey, this is what I want you to do. Turn to your side, rest on your arm. You want to take one leg and practice the formation with me. Take your knee, pull it in front by your tummy. Try to flatten out your foot to start. Find your heel. This is the heel. That is what you want to hit with. Right here, this is the blade. Let's make it look like an ice skate. Let's push this edge forward, just like on your knife hand chops. Locked in a strong position. Okay, so now straighten your leg out and try to keep your foot sideways. Keep your body sideways. Side kick, everything sideways. So if you look like this, not so sideways, not so correct. Turn your tummy towards the ground. Now try to get your leg in there and bring your knee back and then put it down. Most of our kicks have 4 different parts. Part 1 is when we load the kick. We can call that the chamber. So we bring our knee in, that's part 1. Get our foot ready, get our mind ready. Part 2 is the actual kick. We kick. Part 3, we bring it back. We can call that the re-chamber. Bring it back, and then part 4, you got to put it down sometime, so put it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Break dance to the other side. Hey, how you doing? Pull your knee in front. Heel. Blade. Kick. Tummy and chest down. Okay, bring it back. And put it down. 4 parts, here we go. 1, the chamber. 2, the side kick. 3, the re-chamber. 4, put it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're training our body on how to do the kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's sit crisscross karate sauce. Now, team, there's more to the side kick than just doing it on the ground. But for today, we're going to continue to do it on the ground, and we're going to practice our get up from our last lesson. Okay? So, pick a side, pull in your knee, side kick. Now, hands, put them down. Foot, put it down. Lift your B-U-T-T. Pull your leg back to Spiderman stance. Jump up, hands are open. Everyone say back off. Back off! All right, come on back down. Pick your side. I'm going to go the other way this time. Knee in, side kick, hands down. The side kick foot goes down. Lift your butt. Pull your leg back to your Spider-Man squat. Jump up and tell them to back off. Back off! Come on back down. All right, again. Knee in, kick, get up. And speak up for yourself. Back off. Back down. Switch it around. Kick and get up. Back off. Back down. Switching around. Kick and get up. Back off. And the other side. Ready? Go. Aya! Back off. How about one more? Last one, best one. Ready? Go. Aya! Whoop. Back off. Ooh. Pretty good. My friends, we are going to learn what is called the blocking kata. Blocking kata teaches you the most important thing, how to protect yourself from getting harmed. It is true that the best defense is to simply find a way out of a dangerous situation. Unfortunately, that's not always possible. So for those rare circumstances, physical response might be necessary. These are ways that you can protect yourself from somebody grabbing, slapping, punching, trying to do you harm. Kata, or form, is a method of solo training, something that you can practice with mom and dad's permission at home without having to watch a video with me. Now, you're more than welcome to always exercise and practice your Taekwondo with me. But for the times where you want to study independently, this would be a good thing to practice. It doesn't take up too much space. In fact, we stay in one stance. With time and training, you won't even have to think about the movements anymore, and that's kind of the goal. You want to get past memorization to where you can just practice your power and get confident. Let's start together. Slap to attention. Step out to ready. Middle stance. Now hands come to home. Everything's done off of both sides. I'm going to start with my left. If you want to match me, match me. Ready? We bring our hand up by our ear and we sweep. Now the other hand, sweep. Now we're going to go stack, and the hand that's on the bottom is going to come up and wipe on the inside. Our palm, like on our palm heel, is facing our face. Let's do that on the other side. Stack, and the arm that's on the bottom wipes to the inside. The next block is almost the same. You get ready the same, you move the same, but you twist your palm away from your face. Now we do the same thing here. Wipe and twist. High blocks we know from last lesson. Straight up overhead, straight up overhead. The low block, we're going to make an X, and the hand that's on top is going to block. Throw it down across your tummy and just outside of your hip. Try that again. Run it down in front of your tummy and wipe just outside of your hip. Try the other side. Hand is up and throw it, wipe, pull, and stop. We finish with 2 rapid fire punches right to the center. And we can key up. Then we would step back to ready, back to attention. Now the names of the blocks. We have sweeping, inner, outer, high, and low. Step out to ready. Middle stance, home position, ready. Sweeping block. Other side. Inner block. Other side. Outer block. Other side. High block. Other side. Now make an X. Low block. Other side. Rapid fire punches. Back to ready. Back to attention. Ready stance. Middle stance. Home. Sweeping blocks. Inner blocks. Outer blocks. High blocks. Low blocks. Back to ready. Back to attention. You're doing great. Step out to ready. Middle stance. Home position. Ready, go. You're not getting me, Venom. Take that, Doc Ock. Last one, best one. Ready. Middle. Home. Begin. Back to ready. Back to attention. Ooh, golf clap. Bravo, bravo, wonderful, wonderful, darling. My friends. Oh no, it's the Venom alert. Okay, get ready. Now, I really can't help you this time because you gotta learn how to, stand up on your own 2 feet and protect yourself. So when Venom's coming to get you, do your movements until you make him go away. I believe in you, but you gotta believe in yourself. Watch out! Who's coming?
We have returned! You don't have a chance. This time will be different from last time. This time, Venom will win.
You did fantastic! And you don't even need spider powers to do it. Where's your web shooters? You don't even need it. You might be the next step. You might be the next superhero beyond me. I am impressed. Now, we always want to do a fitness finale. Push-ups, squats, and we're going to learn how to do crunches. Here's how we begin. Legs just a little bit wider than your shoulders, but not quite a middle stance. Zombie, butt back, the hip hinge. Ready? Let's squat. Down. 1, down. 2, down. 3, down. 4, down. 5. Push-ups. It's okay to do them from your knees, otherwise head to heel, strong as steel. Ready? And 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jump up on your feet. Back to squats, but 4 this time. Ready? Down. 1, down. 2, down. 3, how's my butt looking? Down. 4, and time. Push-ups, but just 4. Hit the deck! Ready? Down. 1, down. 2, down. 3, down. 4, jump up on your feet. Squats, but how many? How's the pattern go? 3. Ready? Down. 1, down. 2, down. 3. We match it with push-ups. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Pop up. 2 squats. Yeah, that's about how I feel. Here we go. 1, make it deep. 2 push-ups. 1, 2, 1 squat. Make it great. Ooh, I love to squat. Squats are my favorite. Sorry, I got caught up in the moment. 1 push-up. I get so happy when I get near the end of my workout. Almost done. Crunches. Let's go back to the ground. Cross your ankles. Keep your legs up. Hands behind your head, but you gotta keep your elbows out to the side. We don't wanna pull on our head. We just wanna hold it. Now, it goes up, up, down, down. We're gonna do as many as we can, slow like that, in 30 seconds. Ready? Start. 1, 2, 3, 4, up, up, down, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down. Almost done. Up, up, down. One more. Up, up, down, down. And time. Bonus points if you do your get up that we learned to stand up. Let's go. So my friends, today we learned blocking kata. We practiced the side kick on the ground. We reviewed your punch. We did some rapid fire punches. Palm heel strike, knife hands. Did some alternating chops and some double chops. We went over your knee, your front kick, went over the front snap kick. Practice your round kick, practice your get up from the ground. Learned our combination on angles, knife hand punch, snap kick, knife hand punch, front kick. Did a little bit of fitness, fought Venom. Not too shabby. Boy, I am so happy I got cool kids like you to practice with. Would you like to help Spider-Man out? I could use your help. And no, you don't have to battle Electro, the Rhino, the Green Goblin. Nothing like that. A lot more simple, but equally as important. I need you to hit the thumbs up button on this video because there might be other kids who would like to learn Taekwondo from Spider-Man. And if you do that, the videos will get passed all around YouTube and they can find it. We can all train together and be one big happy Spider family. And leave comments. I would like to chat with you. If you leave Spider-Man a question, we'll see if I can get back to you. I think that that would be a really cool thing for us to do. And if you haven't already, please ask Mom and Dad's permission to subscribe to this channel. And that way you'll never miss out whenever a new class comes out. Just slap to attention, and let's do a courtesy bow. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your day.